Live from downtown Detroit, home of WDIV and Click on Detroit, Local 4 News at 5 starts now.
The new Mack assembly plant on the east side actually stinks. The company says it's come up with a plan. Neighbors here say it's just not enough.
It's a drug millions of Americans are taking every day for a healthy heart, but now experts are saying don't be so quick to pop that pill.
But we're going to begin with police scrambling to get to Detroit's East English Village Academy today to help get a massive brawl under control. Multiple arrests were made after the district says a food fight spun out of control and got violent.
Dozens of officers then rushed to the school to get it under control and get students back to the classroom. Victor Williams was there as students were being hauled out of the building.
Very frightening experience for parents. Take a look at the school, East English Village Prep Academy, still on lockdown ever since that major fight broke out in the cafeteria. We're told that chairs were flying and an officer may have been hit with one of those chairs. Cell phone video has surfaced on social media showing an officer with DPD being hit by a flying chair inside the lunchroom of East Village Prep Academy. It all happened while multiple fights were breaking out after a food fight, according to the DPSCD.
They just said it was a fight that broke out in the cafeteria between two students. A chair was thrown and then multiple fights got to breaking out.
Multiple students were arrested, but the officer being hit with the chair is possibly what prompted the widespread response from police. It seems like every officer in the city was rushing to the scene.
The 9th precinct, the 5th precinct, it's different area of police out here.
No serious injuries have been reported, but Local 4 also obtained video of a young female student apparently knocked out.
Every day since school been in, it's been ongoing, like fights, people bringing weapons.
Some parents, however, are upset at how the situation was handled. This mom, who dropped everything when she saw all the flashing blue lights, says being able to get her son was a huge relief, especially after hearing about how cops tried to get everything under control.
My baby called me and told me that she couldn't breathe. She was on her way to her next class, and they maced her.
And although no one was badly hurt, this parent says her student will not be returning to class tomorrow.
They're not allowed to come back here no more because they can't control the school.
And police are saying this incident may have been gang-related, but I'm told that the district is going to be bringing in extra staff to help with counseling and then also security. Victor Williams, Local 4.
All right,
Kimberly?
Victor. All right, Victor, thanks. Also here at 5, a second day of searching in Lenawee County for clues in the disappearance of Dee Warner has ended, with investigators not finding her remains. 52-year-old woman was last seen in April at her Franklin Township home. The FBI, state police, and local investigators began searching the area around her property yesterday. Today, Sky 4 captured officers and canines looking through fields. The Lenawee County Sheriff says they did not find Dee during the search, but they will be evaluating new information they uncovered.
A man living next to the new Jeep plant on Detroit's east side tells the defenders he feels like a prisoner in his own home. He says the foul smell coming from the plant just isn't going away. That's happening as Stellantis says it's bringing in outsiders to investigate this. Let's get out to that neighborhood where Sean Lay is live tonight. Sean.
Yeah, if you would, follow me this way, because this is what this is all about. On that side of the wall, there's the Stellantis plant, a huge auto plant, fumes coming from that plant over here. This is also about people living in this neighborhood breathing in those fumes. Now tonight, people here are reacting to Stellantis's plan to fix the problem. They say it's not fast enough.
I'm someone who stays in the house most of the time. I looked out here at you and seen you guys.
Robert Shoby made a rare trip out of his home today and came right to us because he needs someone to hear him. He says that the new auto plant, a football field away from his home, is making him sick.
I'm not out here anymore. I'm a prisoner in my own home now.
He's called his city, Detroit, for help. He's called the automaker, Stellantis, for answers.
I've actually called Eagle this morning.
What did you tell Eagle?
Because my eyes were burning and I smelled pink this morning.
And he says he hasn't gotten anywhere. Stellantis recognizes fumes are coming from the new plant, but they don't know what the fumes are that people here are breathing in or what's causing them in the first place. The company's plan to hire an engineering firm to investigate. What's your reaction to their plan?
To me, their plan is totally disregarding of this community. For us to continue to breathe this for at least 90 more days before you make a decision, I think it's just inhumane.
They're going to report on January the 9th.
Exactly. That's 3 months from now. And we're supposed to be dealing with this for the next 3 months.
Why such a long time to ID the fumes and fix the problem? We asked Stellantis. The answer? 90 days provides the third party the time to thoroughly monitor, study, and evaluate a very complex process and offer appropriate mitigation strategies.
I'm a prisoner in my own home now.
Stellantis also told us today that we will continue to conduct our own monitoring and, more importantly, take necessary action. Remember, the state did find Stellantis to be in violation that prompted the response, this plan by the company today. Jason?
Well, Sean, what about the city here? I mean, I remember the city celebrated Stellantis in that plant, and Robert says he called the city. Did he get anywhere with them?
Lots of people here asking where is the city of Detroit on that. They do want some help here, but air quality issues fall under the state only, state environmental. However, a representative from Brenda Jones's office tells us that Brenda Jones may ask Stellantis to be a part of the next council meeting so they can ask the company questions.
Yeah, at least that's quicker than 90 days. All right, Sean, thanks. Now to the weather, and it's been on the verge of sprinkling, it seems like, on and off all day today.
Let's get over to Paul here at 5 with what we're going to see headed into tonight. Hi, Paul.
Yeah, hey, Kim, and we're looking at a lot of this. Now, some spots may still have a hint of sun, but not a whole lot of Mason and blue sky over the big house here in Ann Arbor. And that live shot from our sky cam, we're all in the 60s right now. You can see pretty much 66, 68 degrees across the board. And the wind is from the just southwest to west at essentially 10 to 15 miles per hour in most areas. Not a lot to show you on Storm Tracker 4, maybe just a few little sprinkles here and there to the north. But overall, we're looking at a mainly dry evening. And even if you get a sprinkle, it's nothing that would cancel, for example, an after-school sporting event, an evening sporting event, anything like that. So temperatures, very slow fall through the evening hours, again, mainly dry. And then we have some big temperature changes to talk about as we head into the weekend. We'll break that down for you coming up straight ahead, guys.
All right, Paul. The process surrounding redrawing Michigan's political maps has been anything but easy.
And so far, it has both parties criticizing the Citizens Commission charged with drawing up state legislature and congressional districts. Our Mark McDonald is in the newsroom tonight as that commission just released 2 new potential maps.
Kimberly, Michigan is trying something new this time. It has a new citizen commission to try and draw these maps. And so far, the product and the process is getting criticism from just about everybody.
For years, it was up to the Michigan legislature to draw these political maps, which had to conform to federal standards. The complaint was that Michigan Republicans, who were in control the last time, drew districts advantageous to themselves. A federal judicial panel found the current maps to be gerrymandered to historical proportions. To try and alleviate that, voters approved what is supposed to be a nonpartisan citizen commission to draw these maps. And guess what? The commission has been getting heaps of criticism from both parties on suggested maps and the process it's going through.
We are here because the Citizens Redistricting Commission has gone from 17 majority black districts, primarily based in the city of Detroit, to 0. And this coalition of elected officials, former elected officials, community activists, faith leaders, think that's a problem.
The commission has just started releasing potential maps for public hearings, and the permutations run the gamut. The Michigan GOP saying this tonight. They failed to follow the rules when it comes to imposed deadlines, priorities, and transparency. We'll continue to monitor this process closely.
The bottom line here is that we have a long way to go before we figure out exactly what these final maps are going to look like. And even when those final maps come out, I would absolutely be expecting legal challenges to all of them. We're in the newsroom. I'm Mara McDonald, Local 4.
All right, Mara. In other news today, a driver was killed in a crash before the morning commute in Washtenaw County. The truck crashed into the woods on southbound US 23 near Michigan Avenue in Pittsfield Township. This was before 7 this morning. One lane of the freeway was closed for hours while state troopers investigated. At this point, we don't know what caused this crash.
Many older Americans are taking a daily aspirin to help reduce the risk of heart disease and stroke, but that guidance may soon be changing.
Yeah, our Dr. Frank McGeorge is here to explain what's happening and who it could impact. Hi, Doc.
Hey guys, yeah, the U.S. Preventative Services Task Force makes those recommendations, and today they posted a draft statement that contains some actually major changes. The task force says adults age 60 and older should not start taking aspirin to prevent heart disease and stroke. However, the draft recommends adults in their 40s and 50s who are at a higher risk should talk to their doctor about possibly taking a low-dose aspirin. Now, the changes actually stem from newer research on the risks of bleeding in the stomach, intestines, and the brain that are all linked to aspirin. That risk actually increases with age and, of course, can outweigh the benefits of taking aspirin daily for certain people that don't have risk factors for heart disease or stroke. Now, to be absolutely clear, if you are over 60 already taking aspirin for a previous heart attack or stroke, you should keep doing so. Also, the new recommendations are still in draft form on the task force's website. The reason is so that the public can comment on them until November 8th. Back to you.
All right, Doc, we appreciate it. Much more to come on Tuesday, including this story from Megan Woods.
Michigan's first and only historically black college and university is back. Tonight, we tell you how it's making history again.
Okay, Megan, and medical examiners released brand new information in the death of Gabby Petito as a search for her fiance continues. Hank.
Postal and mail delivery problems all over the country and right here in Metro Detroit. Prices going up, delivery will be slowing down. What does that mean for the holidays? I have important information to help you, and it's coming up new tonight.